Thanks for joining us here on WLOX News Now. I'm Hugh Keeton. A bus crash on I-10 in Hancock County, sending nearly a dozen people to the hospital. Stephanie Poole is at the scene right now and joins us with the latest developments. Stephanie, you are starting to piece together just what happened. So that's just one of the woods fires currently burning here in South Mississippi. So Eric, right now, how's the weather adding fuel to these flames? We received 176 pages of documents and body camera footage of the minutes leading up to the shooting that left the two officers and another woman dead. Tonight, we're taking a closer look at what the MBI investigation revealed and the lessons learned from the tragedy. Good Friday night to you. Thousands of spectators crowding the streets of Ocean Springs tonight. It's all for the 15th annual Ocean Springs Night Parade. This is the prize of Mardi Gras right here. Yeah. Hey, it never rains on the past parade, and it did not rain this year once again. Police are now investigating after a massive fire broke out at a storage facility off Highway 49 in Gulfport earlier this morning. Construction is now complete on 90 Express at the end of DeBees Road and Highway 90 in Biloxi. The business is set to open at the end of this week. Parker Boyd joins us live with a preview of what you can expect when the doors open. Right now, strong storms rolling across South Mississippi. Northeastern Harrison County now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Take a look here. This is a live look from our WLOX storm tracker in front of Edgewater Mall in Biloxi. You see those dark clouds moving to the south right now. And let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Eric Johnson for the latest on this storm system. Playing for a purpose as the Golden Eagles move into football season, they never forget their lost teammate and friend MJ Daniels, the player from Loosedale who was shot and killed over the summer. An agreement finally has been reached to return Amtrak services to the Mississippi Gulf Coast for the first time since Hurricane Katrina. We are following breaking news developments here in the WLOX newsroom concerning a triple murder case from back in the 1970s. This story just published on WLOX.com and the WLOX News app. A man from Diamond Head is now charged with killing 3 people in 1977. You hear the wind, the waves are crashing. Not much rain out there right now, but we are expecting more rain tomorrow. Joining us now with the actions being taken by our state leaders and emergency officials, Governor Tate Reeves joining us from the governor's mansion in Jackson. Governor, thanks for joining us. And right now, what's your biggest advice or takeaway for people here on the coast? You're still seeing heavy rain out there right now. We have teams out across the coast, and let's begin with our first alert weather team and bring in Chief Meteorologist Eric Johnson for the latest. Eric, this storm has just been downgraded to a tropical storm, but we're still seeing areas of heavy rain right now. And wind, also a big concern in this storm. Take a look at this. Francine, strong winds knocking down this massive tree on Bailey Drive in Biloxi. Noah Noble, in fact, has been driving back here to the TV station from Bay St. Louis. And Noah joins us live from Gulfport. And Noah, what are the conditions like on Highway 90 right now? And we're still following the impacts from Hurricane Francine. Of course, there were no major damages across South Mississippi from this storm that moved in yesterday and last night. But nevertheless, there is still a cleanup effort for many of you. We sort of dodged a bullet with this storm, but the lesson always is it could have been much worse. And that's the big takeaway, I think, for this storm this week. Joined here by James Carvel in your home in Bay St. Louis. A lot of people, first of all, think of you as a Louisiana guy. You have your LSU things on, but you do spend a lot of time here on the Mississippi coast. Why and what do you do here? Well, you had actually been calling for a while for President Biden to step down in the race. What are you thinking, and how difficult is it to get another campaign going that quickly, this close to the election? Well, thanks for joining us here at WLOX for Election Night 2024. Taking a look at the race for the White House, this is the electoral map, and it is taking shape. Right now, former President Donald Trump leads Vice President Kamala Harris with 210 electoral votes to Harris's 113. 6 of Donald Trump's 210 electoral votes coming from here in the Magnolia State. As this race was called early, incumbent Republican Mike Ezell is heading back to Capitol Hill. Republicans, you're part of this red wave, we'll call it. So What are you going to do?
Well,
there was a lot of campaign promises.
Right.
What do you do now?
Well,
with today being Veterans Day, across the nation, communities are coming together to honor the brave men and women who have served our country with courage and dedication. Welcome inside the Governor's Mansion in Jackson. We are joined by the First Lady of Mississippi, Ely Reeves. Thanks so much for inviting us into the Governor's Mansion. It is Christmas season. The decorations are all out. What does this season mean for you here in the Governor's Mansion? The second day of Scraping the Coast is in full swing here on the coast, and the Coliseum is flooded with the fun. If you're out on the road, you'll see the scrapers. Take a look behind us here. This is a view from our WLOX Storm Tracker earlier with the traffic on Highway 90 scraping the coast. It was just tough to get around all day on Highway 90. You have to at 10 see the amazing pictures of what the house looked like and what it looks like now. It is remarkable, the restoration.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that at 10 o'clock because I don't know much about it, so I'd love to learn more.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be a place to showcase history now in Long Beach, and tonight temperatures really dropping. It's going to be cold.